What's up, y'all? Just wanted to do a quick video for these new mounts that I got for the new Ranger. These are made by Boatlogix, and as you can see, they are awesome. They're very sturdy, heavy-duty mounts. I got this one done in like a custom finish, but you can see the detail in them. I mean, it's really good. But anyhow, I just wanted to do a video, like I said, to just kind of show you what they look like and also go through some of the steps for mounting them. What you're going to get, this is a dual bow mount. This is I went with a single console for now. So you'll get the mount in the box, you'll get some mounting hardware, you'll get the instructions. You're also going to need a metric number 5 hex tool and also a 13/64 drill bit. So once you get that, I've already done the first step. You're going to want to take your hex tool and loosen all the bolts on the outside. I already did that just to kind of save time, so you'll just take all these loose. When you do that, you can just lift the front plate off, and then you can see you have the flange plate on the back. They've already installed weather stripping, and they of course have the pre-drilled holes. But in your mounting hardware, you're going to get more weather stripping, so you can turn this over, and then once you do, you just peel the sticky back off, and then you'll just install it around the outside. Then once you get that, you can start installation on the actual boat. So we'll do that in just a second. We'll get this weather stripping put on. They recommend to put this on the outside edge of the pre-drilled holes to get you the best waterproof. And the cool thing, the weather stripping they install from Boatlogix is actually on the other side, is on the inside of the hole, so you just kind of get double protection. So just real quick, just installing this on.
So we're just screwing in Daddy's boat right here.
See, getting these Boatlogix mounts is so easy. Stella can do it. Stella, how old are you?
I'm 7.
And Stella's taking off the cover plate on the new Ranger now.
Alright, so
we can put the new
I have
bracket in.
an exciting thing. Yesterday I lost my tooth while I had a sleepover.
She was so excited about Daddy's new boat, she lost her tooth.
Yeah.
Alright, say bye. We can go to the next step.
Bye.
Alright, now once we come out here on the boat, you just have to choose a long fine tip Sharpie. So you just hold it up. I've already taken the, you can see I took the bow or the console panel cover off. And then you just hold it up in place. Just pre-mark your holes. Alright. So I took the steering wheel off just to make it easier to get to, especially for these bottom holes. And just when you're drilling in the fiberglass, just take a drill. Like I said, this is a 13/64 bit for this, but it's pretty straightforward. I was pretty nervous about drilling in for my first one, but as long as you take it slow, you're good. So anyway, so we'll drill all these out and then we'll show you the next bit. Alright, now we got all the holes drilled, and I'm just getting the bolts through. And then as soon as I get done getting the bolts through, we'll put a washer and a nut on the back just to tighten it all up. And then we'll be done. Well, then we'll just put the faceplate back on, but we'll get to that in just a bit. Alright, so now that the back plate was on, I lined the front plate up and put all the bolts in. I went back through. A really good thing that they did too here, Boatlogix did, was it's like real heavy duty rubber. It's a layer in the back and a layer on top that comes over, so you kind of have to force your cables through. So it's a little bit tight, but it's really good, keeping the water out. There's really no way for the water to get back in there. But anyhow, so I got all the outside screws that we initially took off in the very first step, got those back on. Don't over tighten them. They supply you with a little bit of like medium grade Loctite, so you just put a little bit of that on, tighten those down, and you can see that we've got the console mount up, and it looks great. Looks really good. The cool thing too, if you didn't know, like Boatlogix, you can their mounts are adjustable. So as you can see, this part rotates up and down. You have 4 bolts here, 4 bolts on the other side. You actually have a couple different options as far as the holes that you want to put them in if you want to change it even more. But once you figure out, you put your graph up here. We'll take this top plate off. We'll use the factory gimbal mount, and once we stick our graph on here, you just adjust it to whatever view and angle fits you the best, and then you just tighten these bolts down, and it's rock solid. I mean, this mount is it's awesome. But we'll show you once we get the I'm running the Solix 12s. They make mounts all the way up to the 15 and 16 inch graphs. I just chose to go with a 12. But anyhow, once we get that up, we'll give you a final view of this one, and then we'll get to tackle the front one. All right, so got the steering wheel back on. The mount is finished, and it's awesome. It's rock solid. I mean, you're not gonna move that thing. But like I said, I went with a single unit here on the console. I know a lot of guys run doubles, but this mount, I mean, when you can adjust it, you've got so many adjustable features to it, and it allows you to set it up so it's over top of the steering wheel. You don't have to worry about not being able to see the bottom of your graph, but it's also low enough to where you can see over it. You've still got the windshield and all that kind of stuff, so it's still behind that. But my little girls have been helping me all day, so they're ready to go riding and check it out. So anyways, check out Boatlogix. They're definitely recommend their mounts.